Oh, well, hey, you back. It's Jamie, that's me here. Welcome back to my channel. Listen, okay, let's go ahead and get into the latest episode of Love Island, honey. Let's talk about it. All right, y'all. Listen, this was a very, very interesting night. You know, the recoupling happened tonight. Okay, so let's go ahead and just start off at the top of the episode with my notes, and let's go ahead and get into this thing. All right. First thing that I can remember right off the top that I actually took notes for was Shannon and Jeremy going to the hideaway, honey. Okay, congratulations. It was what it was. Girl, anyway, bye. Okay, Olivia and Johnny. Olivia got a text message. So basically, they got to cook food for the villa. But let me tell you something. Giovanni was not featuring it. Giovanni really was not featuring it. He was glad to get out of the house, but his face looked like he wasn't happy about it. And it seems like because Olivia cannot cook, not only did they say that in the house, like Cinco and them saying it don't seem like Miss Olivia can cook. But when they get to the restaurant or when they get to the grocery store, Olivia says she only know how to make nachos. I said, nachos? Nachos? It should not be your turn to cook, okay, girl? Tell me some not your turn to cook. How about that? That's what it should have been. It should have been somebody else. Y'all should have had Miss Amy up there cooking. Because last time I believe it was supposed to be Amy's turn to cook, but Amy ended up having everybody else cook. Okay, but she the one that's the chef. But okay then, girl. Maybe she should have been in the kitchen and helping Miss Olivia out, girl. But all right, let's go ahead and move on to Miss Florita and Corey. Okay, he wants to give her space to make her decision. Okay, he's still standing strong on giving Miss Flo her space when Josh told him that you should be a bit more aggressive and come up on your girl. Okay, but I guess that's just not Corey's personality. He doesn't want to have to fight for a woman. He wants a woman to just genuinely want him, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, now we see when he's over there talking to Miss Flo that Jeremy over there watching him like a hawk. I do not care for Jeremy. Get this man out of the house, okay? Get him out the house, honey. Oh, and then hopefully we get to the opportunity to have another couple that we can get out the house, because I feel like Jeremy need to be the first ones to go. I feel like for Rita and Jeremy, they need to go ahead and get out. We need to eliminate them. But if y'all tell me to vote for somebody else, y'all let me know who to vote for. Because at this point, Miss Flo and her peoples can go, which is Jeremy. Shannon and Josh can go, even though they haven't been as problematic. I want Shannon to go because she's messy. And then Trina and Cinco, I just don't want them there because I don't want Cash to continue to sit around and see them acting like they're all in love, especially Miss Trina, acting like I found a man that's Mr. Right and does right by me and all this other stuff. Girl, but you was just in a throuple. Shut up. Shut it out. Okay? I'm cool with those three couples skipping to their loop and right on out the island. So y'all just let me know who I need to vote for, honey. Okay? Now, let's go ahead and go back. So Florida tells him that when it comes to how she feels about Corey, she says, I feel like I have more of a friendship with you than I actually have, attraction to want to be in a relationship with you. So that definitely hurt Corey's feelings. Corey put his head down. He could barely look at her. He wanted to respect her decision. He wants her to, at the end of the day, know that this is your journey too. So you gotta, you gotta be out here advocating for yourself. So if you feel like the connection ain't with me, I can't be mad at that, but I can be hurt by it. And he was hurt. We saw Corey over there like in the bed, honey. He was laying on his side, like cradle position. He turned on his stomach, on his face. Let me say y'all, Corey was really going through it, and I really, really felt bad for Corey. But what I could not understand for the life of me is her sitting up there crying. Okay, she was about to cry. Corey ended up leaving her to her business. He told her that he hopes she gets what she's looking for. And I hope she gets what's coming to her. What you mean, hope she gets what she's looking for? I hope she get what's coming to her. Okay, you and Jeremy ain't SHI nor T at all, in my opinion. Okay, and she up there want to be up there crying. She done walk past Cash and Cinco, and they're like, hey, Flo, are you okay? And she's like, she ain't really giving no response. And she goes off into the room with Kira and Trina over there crying and pretty much talking about how she, I guess she doesn't want to hurt him. That's the main thing. She don't want to hurt him. And she's just really feeling really bad about her decision and stuff. And it's like, girl, I'm confused. She says that she usually, when she doesn't feel somebody, instead of telling them, hey, I'm not interested, she just decides to, go back into the bushes like Homer Simpson, talking about some damn, she just ghosts people. That's what she likes to do. So now she's never been able, in my opinion, to really see how her decisions affect someone else and how it may make them feel. So now she gets to see this, and then talking about something, you know, I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be the reason why. Girl, we don't have time. Girl, I'm not gonna deal with Miss Flo and her BS, honey. I'm not gonna deal with it. But let's go back a little bit. What is Miss Cash doing over there with them boxing gloves with Cinco? Okay, what you over there? I thought you told Cinco to stay away from you, and y'all ain't really cool like that no more up in the villa. Why y'all both got on boxing gloves? What y'all over there doing? You know, his Trina ain't gonna like that. Okay, you know, she ain't gonna like that too much, honey. Okay, so why, if you feel like you still got feelings or whatever going on over there in your spirit, honey, why is you over there continuing to engage with Mr. Cinco? What is that about? That was, you know, did I say, was I the only person that saw that? Did y'all see that with y'all good eye? Because that's what I saw. Okay. Anywho, so I talked to y'all about, you know, Miss Flo being in the dressing room and she's talking to the girls or whatever. Jeremy is over there at the in the kitchen area talking to somebody, saying, you know, I need to talk to Flo. I need to talk to Flo. They're like, what you need to talk to Flo? I need to talk to Flo so I can let her know that nobody should affect her decision. You know, no one should come in and be able to, you know, affect her decision. And I'm like, that's what you did, ain't it? That's what you did. You came in and affected her decision when she was really sold on Corey. You came in and swayed that. So now it's your turn to possibly be swayed. You don't want that energy. Oh, get him out. Get him out. Get him out. Get him out the house. Get him out. Okay. Oh, get this man out. Listen, y'all know I am not. I'm like, I put in all caps. I want Jeremy to go home asaptual. Asaptual. I want him to go home. I'm not a fan at all, especially the way he flip-flops. So if Miss Flo has chosen Jeremy, I want her to kind of get the same energy that Trina has gotten and that Miss Amy has gotten from him, so she could see just how flawed he is, especially when Casa Amor comes up, and you know how they go to the other villa and they end up meeting a whole new set, like a group of people and stuff. So honey, I want her to get her just due if she not gonna get just put out the house. Okay, let's go ahead and move on. So we see Amy and West. Amy and West have been spending quite a bit of time together. I saw them over there working out 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and do them sit-ups, right? I'm like, okay, I ain't mad at it. You know, I would have liked Cash for West, but West, you know, Cash was not his number 1 option. Okay, he had her down as a number 2, and it seemed like I have Cash as a number 2 as an option just in case things don't work out with me and Amy. At least I could try and tie myself to the most popular person in the villa as I see it from America's eyes. Okay, so that's what it was giving me. Okay, so he's not really interested in her. He's over there focused on Miss Amy, talking about he gets very high off Amy. And I was like, okay, then Amy says that he does check all the boxes. And I'm like, girl, he can't check all of the boxes if a piece of your mind is over there on a whole nother paper, which is Mr. Jeremy. Okay, so he can't check all of the boxes. I will hope that he does check all of the boxes, and you two seem to be bonding very well. So can we please leave Mr. J in the past, please? Thank you. Okay, now we see what do I have? Jeremy, who was Jeremy talking to? Oh no, I'm sorry. We see that Isaiah is over there talking to Miss was it Isaiah? Let me make sure, because I kind of wrote something different in my notes. Hold on. Okay, yes, I believe this is right. Okay, so we see where Isaiah is actually talking to Miss Amy, wanting to assess things, to see how she's feeling, to see where she's at, because he basically, what I'm getting from Isaiah just want to stay in the villa. He just wanted to be able to stay. He wants to be able to hang out. He wants to be able to survive out. That's all Isaiah wants. But of course, Miss Amy is conflicted because, you know, you got Jeremy over there in the background, in the back of her head. You got what's his name? West over here, and then you got Isaiah. She really ain't focused on Isaiah like at all, because now her attention is on Jeremy. But then you got Wes over here that's not that bad of a guy either. So she's a little conflicted, right? Then we see Isaiah over there talking to Cash, trying to assess her thoughts. I love that Cash didn't give him nothing. Neither one of the ladies did. Every time y'all go to somebody and ask them how they feeling and what they thinking, it's always an ID case. I don't even know why y'all ask. Maybe producers put y'all up to that. So she's like, she doesn't even know. She said, honey, I can't tell you what I'm gonna do, baby. Okay. All I can tell you is I probably won't even make my decision until I'm standing up there, because I really do not know. I just good luck. That's all that I can tell you, because I don't know. Then we see Corey and Flo talking again. He wants to see exactly where her head is, because at this time, I don't know who got the text message, but somebody got the text message about the recoupling and a guy is going to be going home. That's why Isaiah went to go sit down and talk with Amy, and he also talked to Cash. Now we see Corey talking to Flo to see what's going on with her. She's still conflicted. She still doesn't know. He says that even when she told him what she said earlier that day about not really being interested in him like that, but more so like a friend, he said it definitely bothered him. He thought about her like all day. He couldn't get her off his mind. Okay. It was always about Miss Flo. But she's sitting up in his face crying because she really she really hates to hurt him in the way that she's definitely about to hurt him. But he keeps giving her reassurance that it's okay. And if she doesn't choose him, that's fine. He wants her to just go with her heart and what's the best decision for her. So, okay, then. Later on, we see Corey go upstairs to talk to Miss Cash, okay? Because Cash, too, also understands and knows how this feels to be in this same space. So Corey tells her about the conversation that he had with Flo. And he also goes on to tell her how he told her, make the best decision for you, wherever your heart's at. He also tells Cash the same thing, like, yo, if you think that there's really something there in Isaiah, then, you should just go for it. And she says that she feels as though Isaiah is misunderstood, but at the same time, she feels as though he's a good guy. Child, I don't know, honey. The people been down there to Mr. Isaiah's Instagram and social media and stuff, and girl, they saying the man look a little suspect, honey. They don't even know if he's just all full of women. I mean, all straight for women, or if he's a little bit of bias, a bit shaky. Okay, so they're saying he's giving off suspect vibes, and he may be there for the men versus the women. Child, I do not know. I'm just telling you what the people came and told me. Okay, when they went down to his social media, I don't even know the man's social media name, but this is what they telling me, honey. Okay, but Isaiah says that what did Isaiah say? No, okay, so then I'm sorry, I'm looking at my notes. So then Miss what's her name? Miss I'm about to say Cinco, and I don't want to say that. Miss Cash. Miss Cash is just conflicted herself because she feels like, Isaiah is misunderstood, but he's a good guy. She got West in the back of the corner, like, he may be an option if don't nobody pick him. But then you also have her still feeling a way about the whole Cinco situation. So she just conflicted. She don't know what the hell she gonna do. Not that she was gonna choose Cinco, but she's just got all these thoughts going on in her head, okay? So then later on, we could get to the recoupling and stuff, right? Okay, get to the recoupling. Oh, one thing Isaiah did say, and I had some, I didn't like that he said, it's obvious that I'm attracted to you when I look at you. I was like, where did that come from? You ain't attracted to nothing else? It's obvious I'm attracted to you, when I look at you. I was confused by all of that. But again, like I said, I'm glad that Miss Amy didn't give him nothing to go on. So we get to the recoupling. Shannon goes first. I feel like Shannon typically goes first in the recoupling because it's obvious who she's going to choose, which is Josh, honey. And she is definitely sold on Josh after he put it down on her in the hideaway. Okay, he showed her what that mouth do and what that wang do. So she was very happy about that. Kira and Will, I'm tired of them. I want them to go, but we only can choose one couple, right? So we really have to be strategic about who we vote for. But I feel like I want Will and Kira to be gone more than I want Shannon and Josh to be gone. I really do. I am so tired of them kissing. I am so tired of them being in this house for a week and a half and feeling like they are in love and they've been together for a year and a half. Like, I'm tired of Kira and Will. Y'all let me know though. Trina and Cinco. Trina chooses Cinco, and then she goes on to talk about how he's the true meaning of Mr. Right. And I'm like, girl, you're not going to sit up here and play a miracle like this, girl. We know he's not the true definition or the meaning of no Mr. Right, girl. Like I said earlier, you was just in a throuple, girl. Bye. All right. We see Olivia choose Giovanni. It's still giving fakeness for me. It's still giving fakeness, but I mean, I am glad that Giovanni was able to stick around and Slade ended up going home earlier. You know, maybe that was the producer's call, but some part of me feels like Slade ain't had no family emergency. I feel like producers placed him there for conflict and pulled him out immediately. Like something wasn't given for me. Okay, Miss Flo started crying again, honey. She gets up there. Okay. She don't know, act like she don't know who she gonna choose, but the way those tears was coming out, I was like, I know she's about to pick Jeremy. I know she's about to pick Jeremy. And this is what I said, okay? I said this before decisions was made, okay? And I want y'all to get into it. It was just a thought, okay? And it ended up happening. I said on Twitter, okay, if you're not following me on Twitter, be sure to follow me on Twitter, as I like to, you know, tweet as I'm watching Love Island and read you guys tweets as well, because they be hilarious, okay? Now, I said, I feel Florida is going to choose Jeremy, and then Amy will choose Wes, and Cash will choose Corey. I don't know, but it was just a thought, and it was a thought that actually ended up happening as Cash stood up. She ended up choosing Corey. Her statement about the guy she was choosing was so vague that I knew she's not choosing Isaiah. She's about to choose Corey. I know it. I know she's about to choose Corey. Okay. And the moment she did that, I said, yep, I was right. I knew I was right. I was just waiting on Amy to let Isaiah know he's going the hell home, because she had been spending too much time with Wes over the past few days. And you know, Wes was telling her how much he liked her and how much he wanted to, you know, get the chance to stay in the house a little longer to get to know her more stuff, because he's really vibing out with her, right? So I knew she was going to choose Wes. It just made so much sense. Isaiah stood there looking dumbfounded. He gets ready to go home. I didn't really see people rush and run up to him, you know, embracing him for real, that he had to leave. I didn't see nobody being heartbroken, but it seems like people were just kind of like expecting it, you know? So that's where that ended. I'm not mad at Cash choosing Corey. I'm glad that she chose Corey, because I really felt bad for Corey. This particular episode, I felt like Corey definitely got played, and what I liked is that Cash kind of saw herself in Corey in the situation that he had going on, him being second choice to someone else. So I'm glad she kind of saved him, and I'm really hoping that they find someone else that's coming into the villa. That's what I would like to see. I would like to see someone else come into the villa and be a better connection for both of them. And if not, I am okay with them choosing each other to save each other for the rest of the time that they are here. And I feel like America likes both of them so much that they both can win it all as friends. To be honest, they can win it all as, you know, as friends, you know. But I want to hear you guys' thoughts and comments down below about this episode tonight on Love Island. I'm Jamie That's Me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos, or follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Jamie That's Me. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.